I stream daily, almost daily on twitch.tv/kanister_mtg, so be sure to visit that if you would like to catch some of my live content. Elfos. This elf is as good as dead. A Sleight of Hand ban in Pioneer before WoE. Well, it wasn't legal. It wasn't printed in Pioneer before, but it wasn't banned. Nice. Actual elves from an opponent called Hanauer Elf. They put a large amount of power in play. Raz, dwa, trzy, cztery, pięć, sześć, siedem, osiem. I can take osiem next turn. We're gonna get 3 Phoenixes at least, so. Nice pieces. Why they play white? For Tolsimir, the white elf. Obviously. Pizza of the puzzle, yeah, well put. They cast 3 spells already. Slate, Cruise, Impulse, yes. Should I be attacking? Let's attack with 2, it's the same clock. Good draw. Maybe they play the Werefox, which is an elf. The new inclusion. Happy not to see a Shaman of the Pack. No attack, no block with the Jaspera Sentinel. Well played. Have 7 power, have 9 life. Kanister wins, good. I think elf should be a good matchup, and I think going Treasure Cruise should improve it ×4 without the combo. Probably don't Spell Pierce. So there's a chance they will rest in peace me because they play white mana. But until that gets proven, I probably can be fine with just Shredders and things. Will I update the Phoenix guide if I play it in Lille? Probably. What happened to Boros? Which one? Boros P I was just trying out. Seems pretty clearly like lower power than Phoenix, so I'm not gonna be playing that. Boros Convoke was always kind of broken, but mostly unplayable. Boros Heroic showed up a little bit in the challenges past weekend with the new combat trick. It's not too bad. What about Boros Urabrask Dranev Magistrate combo? Yeah, what about it? It's got maybe a pieces since I bring 3 Brotherhood's Ends and a slide. Kinda don't like triple Brotherhood's End, it's so many. Has anyone tried cycling deck recently? Is it dead? I'm not sure what is a cycling deck. Like cycling Zenith Flare deck? Was that a thing in Pioneer ever? I don't recall that. Thing in the ice. They do have black mana. Have I ever heard of the High Elves? Yeah. Let's play Shredder to hedge around a removal on Thing in the Ice. Perfect. Oh, brothers. Too lucky. You can play a 5 mana card. Was it a collected company into an Elvish Mystic? Is birding a thing in Europe? In America, there are people that like to go around with binoculars to look at the birds. It's a little bit of a thing. Like, I've heard of people doing that. I have not participated, and it's like not particularly big. Imagine spending 10 mana on your elves and then they die. There's no car parks in Europe. I don't know what's a car park even. Like parking lot? No, there's no car parks in Europe. So people don't do that in Europe. I don't know. Are there cars in Europe? Yes, I actually do have a car. Ła, buka, kurwa nie drap, no. Bestio. Gnomiku. Want some red mana. Friends. Sounds like water is running. One drop Thalia Adelina. Convenient how streamer has to go listen to water as they are losing badly. Yeah, pretty badly. Now Tofu is vomiting. Typical. They don't really play Brave anymore. Kumplu. I don't even know if I want to board the second thing in the ice. Post board. Maybe I cut pieces and I go this and Drakes. Why Saheeli? Because she makes tokens and then they block. So it makes 1/1s versus 2/1s. It's okay, Mr. Insert streamer name here. You will get them next time. This is not a bot message. What matchup is Think good if not here? Think. Maybe you can figure out one. I'll give you a clue. It's the one with old growth trolls and Polukranos. Mono white tends to have like a wild amount of removal post board. Like I've seen people portable haul my things post board. Wow, no play. By pieces? Or the Crackling Drake? Doing pieces to get Saheeli value. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Easy Drake, okay. Could say so. But gonna have Destroy Evil, yeah. Destroy fucking evil, yeah. So like yeah, I should have pieced. Brothers. You're literally like the worst player. Easy Drake. Drake was so bad here over pieces. Typical Twitch chat. What does Destroy Evil do? It lets them spend mana, which otherwise their draw is extremely pathetic and they don't do anything. It's the main thing. Like the rest in peace kicker was kinda rough too. I don't think Otawara does anything for me. So yeah, like mono white tends to bring in like insane cards like Destroy Evil. I call them insane. Like maybe not that insane, but I think it's all a bit insane, but isn't P-hole infinitely better? Well, it did destroy my Crackling Drake. How did they find space for Rip, Evil, and Brave? They just got 1-drops. Could copy Phoenix for 3 damage. I don't think it matters. Luminar Gasprant. Okay. Ooh, 6 toughness Adeline. Brother. This is not nice. 6, 6. I mean, no trample, but eats 2 tokens. Pretty gossy behavior, sure. Why is Saheeli streamer? I don't know, I just feels like she's okay. Maybe not. Copy for extra damage. Again, I could, but I don't think so. Like, it doesn't seem to actually do anything. I can copy still, like next turn and next turn. I have more tokens right now that are untapped. So what? No attacks, brother. I think I'll straight for Adeline because she's a problem. See, now I have exactly enough tokens to make this block. But too slow on the draw. I mean, the game is gonna, like, they have this. It's not too slow. There's no such thing as too slow. Also, my Saheeli now has 5 loyalty still, so I can let it get hit for 4 with Mutavolt and Talia. Trade for Recruitment Officer. No kurwa, braciaku, no, trochę wkurwiasz już teraz tymi efektami. Can keep Saheeli by double jumping, or I can just attack for 5. It's time to let her go. She takes lots of damage. You might have more Thalia in hand. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9. 10. Land for Hall, it can't matter. Alright, so for now we're losing, I think. A block too big as next turn. Ah, pierdole. Discarding Phoenix. Yeah, maybe I should have kept Phoenix. It's kind of a good point. I didn't think that line through exactly. Also, as mentioned, Saheeli, I don't think it matters, and my opponent is gonna be leading at 3 right now. So maybe it did actually matter. The Adeline block seemed bad to you. Adeline consumed 2 tokens every attack. Could just accept that they are going there. I guess if I block with 6, it's like 3 turns of Adeline. That said, I think we lost this game because of chat telling me to play Crackling Drake and to destroy evil, which was like the worst. Because they spent all their mana for the rest of the game. I think. Literally, like all the game, they spent all their mana afterwards. So, playing Crackling Drake into those 2 mana was the worst position. To put us in. Could have also played around the SNPs, which didn't really make much sense. So they had to top deck it on that turn, but we could have played around the SNPs by going pieces cruise on that turn. We would have 2 more cards, but not. Giganta, I keep. Hoptic pick. Let's take the Soaring City. Otawara. Scared Foundry. into Monster Swift Spear. It seems like it might be the heroic deck. Sleight of Hand. Guy's fingers are weird looking. Why? Very nice fingers, in my opinion. Gambling with mages never is. Do you think I can play pieces of the puzzle here? I would really like to, but I'm a little bit scared. I guess Illuminator Virtuoso. Monster Swift Spear. Missing land drops, good for me. Does it fill you with rage? Not really. I think we can just abandon pieces and play Shredder, Axe, discard pieces, connive, discard land, connive away pieces. Probably in my opponent's unkeep. Probably in my opponent's turn. Maybe play Shredder, Otawara Shredder. Pass.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Let's do it.
Brothers, it's over. This is officially my last month as a kanister subscriber. I will now be creating a training seminar on how you too can achieve enlightenment.
Thank you for 69 months, Maximilian. It means a lot. How many times would you say you have channeled Sokensan and won the game? Every now and then. Was the Kiran deck unplayable? I went 2-3, but I played against 2.5 mirrors and I lost the mirrors. It did not feel unplayable, it actually felt pretty decent. Oh no, opponent has a Lenderoni. I don't die to the monstrous trick on Swift Spear. Maybe I'll get raged. Okay. Are there lyrics Genshin, more Genshin? Yeah. More Genshin. Big stacks. How many stack objects? Well, it's clearing. We do take 8 damage, go to 6, but 6 is a solid amount. And we should be in an okay spot. What pierce after they connive? Well, it's not clear that it's better. Because they can connive after into the rage. First time I let them connive first, I don't know if I should have either. So I guess maybe you could like claim that that was inconsistent behavior on my part, which it was. Alright, let's hope they don't go land monsters something. Let's go all the way. No Giganta. Go away. It will never cease to amaze me that you can play Cruise in this format and it's not even close to warping. Not even close, you say? Okay. Doesn't seem close, yeah. It was so funny that I drew it. Yeah. Not even close, brother. It will never cease to amaze me that you can play God's Willing in this format and it's not even close to warping. I like your shirt, Kenny. I like your shirt too. I will unbutton top button just for you. I wanted to look up one of those decks, Boros Aggro. Two rest in peace. 4 Rending Volley. Get out of there. Well, it's not like I have relevant cards. Kanister, do you respect me as a player? I will if you win Worlds. Do I want Saheeli? They trample too easily to Saheeli. Alright, I'll just have things. If they have removal, then they have removal. Do I respect all Worlds winners? It's a trap question, so I'll say yes. It'd be funny if Federico Buono wins Worlds, though. RIP. So I respect 2012 World Champion Yuya Watanabe. Did he win Worlds? I wish Rest in Peace wouldn't be legal. Don't worry, chat. They have to give protection from red, which will counter Monstrous Rage. Unless they have another white spell, or I guess red spell, to connive a spell once again. Alright, they tapped a white mana. Seems like they have some kind of an issue. Feel good, feel good. God's Willing. Protection from blue. Okay. Should survive though. 4, and then plus 3, 7. Discard a Sacred Foundry. 12. Then we axe. Be my guest. No, already hoplet. I think axing and attacking not so good in the long term. I'll attack now, I think. So I probably assuredly axe the Giganta. Might wait till my turn, but probably this pathway is like a great discard. They have more mana to do stuff. Impulse is better. I need to kill this now. I don't know. Deal 6. Maybe I attack with just Big Shredder. Big Shredder. Yeah, Big Shredder is good attack, I think. Maybe it makes it so that tricks are like good enough draws, and if my opponent had a trick and plays another one, it's a bit of a problem. Like Monstrous Rage. No attack. XD. Nice, rest in peace, brother. I'm too orc brained. I was going to aggressively attack every time you decide against it. I'm just a little bitch. That's why. I just don't like to attack, so I attack rarely. So it is actually possible that I'm just too not attacking. Sometimes defense is the best attack. Wise words. Alright, we're 4-0 in the league. Effectively. Beating rest in peace thrice. But Shredder is just makes your cards flow the way they are supposed to. Mirror without combo. Scary. Don't impulse. Sure. Thanks. So now we grow 2 Shredders to 4/4s and we can actually win. I will never find a lightning axe in time. I mean, no cap, maybe I won't. Lucky. Red, blue, expressive iteration. Let's go. You just scale, so ledgers shredded. I don't really have anything like for the mirror. Besides those negates. Can stick with the fire impulse times 3, I guess. Stroke, but I don't like that angle. Crackling Drake I hate. Yeah. Okay. Crackling Drake. Forgot to include hairs in the sideboard or just can't afford it? Question mark. I don't like hairs in Phoenix. Kinda surprised to not see Mystical Dispute. I copied a list that went second in the challenge. It had no Mystical Dispute. I had a single Mystical Dispute in the list I played myself earlier. Dispute is solid in the mirror, yeah. Yeah, Ritzy. As a content creator, it is worthless for me to play hairs in Phoenix because all it does is it just incentivizes other players to play hairs in Phoenix. They have Crackling Drake post, but like some people like to do that. It seems so bad to me to do that. Just like you can outgrind a person, but it's kind of rare. You mostly just don't. It's so hard to deploy a Drake and trades on mana so badly. Second Rax. So they have an axe, but they have to spend it on the shredder. Discarding pathway, fair. I guess maybe you could argue that there is 4 shredders for like 4 shredders and then Crackling Drake on top, and then that's so many that you overload your opponent's ability to pay for all of them. Get a Phoenix. Nice. Pieces. Cruises. What they take? Opt and Spikefield Hazard. They have 10 cards. Nice. They can't find their phoenixes. That's good for me. Maybe they boarded them out. Like I think I've encountered a strategy like that before, but I think it's extremely odd to do that. They skip a land drop? They did. That's so good. Phoenixes, let's go. Let's hit them hard. Pierce, Cruise. Doesn't even make sense to take Cruise. Pierce, Slide.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Hello, feels good to watch the stream from time to time.
Thank you for the sub, Piganti. I'm glad you enjoy watching the stream from time to time. Okay, we spotted a Phoenix in their graveyard. They did not board them out. Just were in their hand, probably. Maybe we should ask Ginger for a grudge rematch things versus Red-Black. Maybe, but I'm a bit scared. Are there people who board them out? No, I was just guessing that maybe that's what my opponent did because... Okay, they probably will not cast anything else this turn. But my opponent was very deep into their deck without anything, so I was just guessing that maybe that's what they did, but... And I think I encountered somebody discussing that, but... I don't know if there are actually people who board them out. The taste of your ribs. Vivon, Zulul. Both players down to 20 cards in the deck. Will you purchase old border birds when they release? I don't like old border cards, so no. I don't even own Phoenix's IRL, I always just borrow them from my one friend who plays blue-red anything in any format. And like I only play Phoenixes in tournaments, like the bigger ones, and the smaller ones I don't because, well, he's playing typically or just play different decks. We are 5-0, let's go 6-0 this league. Opponent last seen deck 8 days ago, Hidden Strings, LFG. I guess Phoenix is not a combo deck right now. Alright, we're not 6-0, probably. It's a Twitter poll waiting to happen. No, it's just a combo deck. Hi Kanister, which deck do you want to play on a qualifier in Modern? For the most part I don't, but if I play, I'll play... I don't know. Pretty sure it's a mid-range deck. Fair. I'm not sure what I would play in a Modern qualifier. Let's say... Dredge, yeah, sure. Merktide. Yeah, Merktide is a good answer. Merktide. That's what I'm saying. There's a surprisingly high amount of Titan gamers in results from the past weekend, which maybe means that the deck is actually well positioned, or was and is not anymore. But it probably doesn't mean that. Okay. You don't want to try the bean decks. Well, I'm not interested in playing with them right now because I'm playing Pioneer. But I guess I would play with the bean decks if I were to play Modern. There's 0% chance I will end up playing Enigmatic. So I will not play. Playing Enigmatic Bean would mostly be a waste of time. It's probably not too bad though. What would be considered playing in the little LCQ? I will not be playing in the LCQ. I will be playing in the full-size tournament. Well, I didn't even notice they suspended this. The UI for Talon mode is pretty rough. Yes, the regional championship, I do not play in the LCQs, but I mean, just play the same deck. If that you'd be playing at the RC, right? Or I'll be playing at the RC, I would play the same deck. Which, play Phoenix. But I also remember when Merktide wasn't a top tier deck for like 2 weeks. I think it was a top tier deck, it was just the meme was that it wasn't, which I guess maybe equates to that. Literally same thing, fair. I tapped out of Spell Pierce, but it's gonna be useful next turn for sure. This turn they copy Lotus Field and pass anyways. But then the Pierce is gonna get them. Well. Still at 14 live, my clock is so bad. Opponent gave Knife. Amateur mistake. Opponent played Baral. Bala gets strings. String lands. Play Ultimatum, Vingame. I think Enigmatic is based. True, but I'm looking for a good deck, not a based one. Also, I think it's cringe, like it does not line up with my evaluation of based. I wonder what will they find. They don't actually have blue floating, so probably not the typical thing. So let's see. Pour, Omniscience and Leer. Goodbye, Leer. We can win, brothers. We can win. They discarded Otawara, so that's a bad sign because that means their hand is not full of dead cards. Leer Omni. I should have taken Leer Omni, yeah, probably. Well, then they cast Balagade on power over the pages from the graveyard. No. They had 2 mana in Baral, so they go Balagade on power and cast power and they cast the graveyard, so then I die for sure. Behold the beyond. I'm beholding. Alright, you won. Congrats. Is it popular to Dmorka? Still? Do people do that still? Like Crackling Drake, there is 0 chance it's good, so I will not. Well, they have Dmorka, I guessed it simply. This hand does not have a turn to creature, but it has a consider to find it, so then we have 2 counter magics. How many invasive surgeries do we need in the sideboard? Perfect. Oh, almost perfect. This Test of Talents better. Those Test of Talents cost 1 mana. Not sure I should cast it. Okay, let's skip it. Pass. Maybe I should. Yeah, I should opt out face. That was bad. Yeah, that was bad. Yeah, that was bad. Then you have counter magics and clock already. Now I will aimlessly cast the opt end of turn in order to fuel my graveyard for Cruiseroni. 5, 6. And I'll just have no clock, yeah, awesome. Point could be at 12 by now. Sure. It could be at 9. Well, they would be at... I did cast a Spikefield, so they would be at 10, I guess.